Hello friends, welcome back to my channel once again. In this video we are going to discuss 30 latest exit exam questions of security training for seafarers with designated security duties. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe this channel and also like this video and share this video as much as you can. Thank you. Question number 1. A skiff commonly used by pirates is termed as option A small boat with outboard motor for boarding merchant vessel. Option B, a standby boat used for rescue near mother vessel. Option C, a boat with sail and oars. Option D, a boat fitted with arms and ammunitions. Answer will be a small boat with outboard motor for boarding merchant vessel. Next question, question number 2. Security level 2 is declared by the port on a result of option A, maintaining protective security measures. Option B, a piracy attack which occurred lately. Option C, heightened risk of a security incident. And option D, an imminent security incident. Answer will be C, heightened risk of security incident. Question number 3. To meet the requirements of ISPS code, the most effective and practical methods used by port authorities for surveillance is option A, dedicated task force to bolster security. Option B, security cameras. Option C, thermal camera. Option D, trained security staff. Correct answer will be B, security cameras. Next question, question number 4. Ship security drills must be conducted at least every option A 2 months, option B 3 months, option C 4 months, and option D 5 months. Correct answer will be B, 3 months. Next question, question number 5. Internal transportation of goods uses containers which are subjected to security scanning mainly for option A, loading of IMDG cargoes. Option B, carriage of refrigerated cargoes. Option C, usage of illicit trade of drugs and weapons. Option D, collecting freight. Answer will be C, usage of illicit trade of drugs and weapons. Next question, question number 6. Ships normally not attacked by pirates are option A, container ships. Option B, general cargo ships. Option C, handy size bulkers and tankers. Option D, passenger ships. Answer will be D, passenger ships. Next question, question number 7. The use of water spray and foam monitors to deliver jets of water on an attacking skiff is to option A, sink the boat. Option B, injure the pirates. Option D, deter pirates boarding. And option D, soak the pirates. Answer will be C, deter pirates boarding. Next question, question number 8. Compliance of security as per ISPS board on board does not require option A, periodic testing of communication equipments. Option B, SSP to be displayed. Option C, operation of emergency fire pump. Option D, checking the integrity of cargo and stores. Correct answer will be B, SSP to be displayed. Next question, question number 9. When an individual is suspected to be carrying a suspicious object or package, option A, activate radio communication. Option B, seize and open the package. Option C, cordon and control the area around the suspicious item. Option D, inform the person of your suspicion. Correct answer will be C, cordon and control the area around the suspicious item. Question number 10. One can ensure structural security by option A, sealing of the ship. Option B, limiting access points. Option C, locking all doors. Option D, limiting entry into the ship. Answer will be B, limiting access points. Question number 11. An act which cannot be termed as a piracy attack is option A, usage of weapons against the ship's personnel. Option B, illegally boarding the ship at sea or in port. Option C, impeding safe navigation of vessel. Option D, attempted usage of violence on ship's personnel. Answer will be C, impeding safe navigation of vessel. Next question. Question number 12. The port facility is required to appoint option A, CSO, option B, PFSO, option C, SSO, and option D, PFSA. Correct answer will be B, PFSO. Question number 13. IMO introduced ISPS code and made it mandatory to enhance security in option A, July 2004, option B, December 2002, option C, July 1998, and option D, after 9/11 incident. Correct answer will be A, July 2004. Next question, question number 14. To prevent a pirate attack, first line of defense is option A, proper lookout, option B, maximum speed, option C, see all entrances to accommodation, and D, early detection. Correct answer will be D, early detection. Next question, question number 15. The term security level refers to option A, the degree of risk that a security incident will occur. Option B, the level of casualties. Option C, the level of danger. And option D, the probability of an attack. Correct answer will be A, the degree of risk that a security incident will occur. Next question, question number 16. Controlling embarkation of persons and their effects is done by option A, visitor control, personal effects and body searches. Option B, baggage control, personal effects and body searches. Option C, access control, personal effects and body searches. Option D, CCTV control, personal effects and baggage control. Correct answer will be C, access control, personal effects and body searches. Question 17. Security equipment and systems need not be option A, calibrated and tested before every use. Option B, kept under lock and key. Option C, tried out during each security drill. And option D, included in PMS. Answer will be B, kept under lock and key. Question 18. CSO can be nominated for option A, 1 ship, option B, 2 ships, option C, 3 ships, and option D, several ships. Correct answer will be D, several ships. Question 19. The precise circumstances when a DOS is required by the port facility can be established through option A, PFSO, option B, PFSA, option C, CSO, and option D, SSO. Correct answer will be A, PFSO. Next question, question number 20. The contracting government ensures implementation of legal requirements including PFSO, PFSP, etc. for security in port facilities within its jurisdiction through option A, flag state, option B, port state, option C, coastal state, option D, coast guard. Correct answer will be B, port state. Question number 21. A DOS is exchanged between option A, SSO and PFSO, option B, SSO and company, option C, SSO and administration, option D, SSO and master. Correct answer will be A, SSO and PFSO. Next question, question number 22. Ship security assessments are the responsibility of option A, PFSO, option B, SSO, option C, CSO, and option D, designated person. Answer will be C, CSO. Question 23. During the verification of SSP, a ship security drill is conducted. Observations, if any, found needing corrective actions will be if: option A, SSO demonstrates excessive control; option B, measures over and above in SSP is implemented; option C, master's actions are proactive and in line with SSP; option D, there is inadequate participation of crew members in the drill. Correct answer will be D, there is inadequate participation of crew members in the drill. Next question, question 24. A ship maintaining a higher security level than the port shall, prior entering to port: option A, inform PFSO and coordinate for appropriate actions; option B, divert to another port; option C, carry out cargo operations outside the port limit; option D, adhere to security level of the port. Correct answer will be A, inform PFSO and coordinate for appropriate actions. Question 25. The declaration of security to be completed on behalf of the ship by: option A, CSO; option B, SSO; option C, PFSO; and option D, master. Answer will be B, SSO. Next question, question 26. What methods to overcome security measures? Option A, by forcefully breaking and entering; option B, by disabling alarms; option C, while the guards are sleeping; option D, by befriending crew members. Answer will be A, by forcefully breaking and entering. Question 27. Actions which are not necessarily be part of assessment of a security drill is: option A, debriefing by master and SSO; option B, disciplinary action against any crew member; option C, analysis and discussions on takeaways from the drill; option D, written report of the drill. Correct answer will be B, disciplinary action against any crew member. Question 28. The Global Integrated Shipping Information System is accessible to: option A, IMO members; option B, IMB members; option C, contracting governments; option D, ship owners. Correct answer will be A, IMO members. Next question, question number 29. Security measures not necessarily extended by the contracting governments for the ships or crafts are: option A, harbor crafts; option B, passenger and cargo ships, coastal trade; option C, fishing vessels; option D, offshore supply vessels. Answer will be C, fishing vessels. Next question, question number 30. To ensure ships personnel are doing their security duties properly, one must carry out: option A, continuous survey; option B, on-scene security survey; option C, intermediate survey; and option D, surprise survey. Correct answer will be B, on-scene security survey. Thank you for watching this video.